Hey everybody, this is Dan from Cerberus LiveScan. Welcome back to another episode of Solutions for the Firearm Industry, episode 16. We're going to talk about NFA forms, the trust, the 24-month exemption letter. So it's a process and procedure that hopefully can speed up and expedite your repeat customers on how to get a trust submitted to hopefully speed things up and less bureaucracy. So with that, we're going to jump into it. First things first, if you like what we're doing here, refer us to a friend, give us a review, hit that like and share button on there. We're available on Apple Music, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, YouTube, a couple other places. So if you like what we're doing, hit that like and share. To the task at hand. So this is 27 Federal Registry 479.63, and the paragraph we're after is down here. And verbatim off the registry, if the applicant, entity, trust, or company has had an application approved as the maker or transferee in the preceding 24 months, and there's been no change to the documentation previously provided, as in the trust has not been edited, the entity may provide a certification that the information has not been changed since the prior approval and shall identify the application for which the previous application was submitted, form number, serial number, and date approved. So, what does that jargon mean? Long story short, is if you have a trust or company, if you have a trust, though, that's predominantly what we're talking about, previously approved on a Form 1 or a form, actually any form, Form 1 or Form 4, if it's been previously approved and has gone through the entire legal process, that's what happens when you submit a full trust and been approved, you can basically reference that previous application, previous stamp, and say, use that one. I want another one. Theoretically, it should speed up the Form 4 or Form 1 process. I have no empirical proof of this. I have no evidence of such. That's what they tell us. That's why they do it. But basically, it is supposed to skip a couple steps inside the ATF process and skip legal or full legal review, and they can basically reference the previous file application to get it put in. So CFR 479.63 paragraph C is the chapter and verse that references it. What does this look like in action? So this is actually one of the letters that we have submitted for one of our customers. And basically, this is what it breaks it down to. Attention ATF, 24-month exemption letter. I state your name, settler of, name of trust, in accordance with referenced Federal Registry 27 CFR 47963. Hereby certify that the trust documentation in connection with the previous Form 4, you got to pick what form it was, for previously referenced serial number is good for 24 months from the date that's on here. So this June 17th date is the beginning of that 24-month window. So this customer associated with that trust, as long as nothing else changes, can reuse this memo from June 17th, 2024 through June 16th, 2026. If the next stamp comes back, say you use this memo and it comes back December of 24, that does not reset the clock because this memo is referencing the last full approval that went through full legal. So the June 17th date begins that 24-month clock, and they can utilize this memo and this 24-month exemption and take a slightly shortcut on the trust approvals up till June of 26. On June 18th of 2026, the trust has to go back in for submission, and it's got to go through full legal again. Okay. So this memo is good for all cans or all Form 1s, all Form 4s during that time period of, in this example, June 17th, 2024 through June 16th, 2026. Okay. And again, the purpose of this is to decrease a little bit of time through the ATF because theoretically this is supposed to skip legal review and short circuit the process. So Cerberus can make this document for us. If you have Cerberus LiveScan, you can go into the trust manager side of stuff. There is a 24-month exemption tab that's in there, and you can then pick the trust you're looking for, pick the client as the primary trustee, and pick the data and fill out the serial number and information data on here. And Cerberus will help generate this form for you, making things easy and very easy for you to service and support your customers and not have to worry about, did I get it right? Do I have the right format? We use this, it works, and we've been using it for a while. So again, legal reference, chapter and verse here on ATF regulations 27 CFR 479.63 subparagraph C. Read it for your reference edification. In the real world, this is what it looks like. A memo that looks something to this piece saying nothing has material changed. Effectively, no members have been added or dropped. Therefore, we should be able to use the previous form as a starting point and reference, to expedite the approval process on the stamp. Cerberus LiveScan can make this inside of the trust management tab or button. There's a tab that says 24-month exemption, and it'll help generate and crank this thing out for you. And with that, if you like what we're doing, like what you're seeing, again, hit that like and share. Give us a review, 5-star review. Let us know that you like what's going on. You can find out more about us on our website, Peterson Farms USA, farms plural, USA.com. That's where you can find out about Cerberus LiveScan. This is our fingerprinting tool for the NFA world out there. Your data, your customers, and you control the process. So instead of waiting days for some back office waiting to certify mumbo jumbo, you can get your customers done in about 30 minutes from they walk in the door. Awesome tool. Got a lot of locations nationwide and getting a lot of feedback, positive things happening here. Merlin. Merlin is our, as my daughters refer to it, the Priceline or kayak of the gun industry. We can pull in right now 19 different warehouse feeds. This is the list that we have going on. Allen Arms, I think we're the only one doing Allen Arms right now, so that's awesome. But we can pull from these 19 or so, and then we order from 9 of them at the moment. Working on the rest of them, get them filled out as I get time. So you can set up a trial license if you want to try it and play with it. And it's been great. Everything, all the data on one screen in one location, so you can find what you're looking for, as well as some ability to do some back order lists and some favorite lists to find things even faster. So with that, thank you for joining me in this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to give some suggestions on topics or other things you want to hear about, if you like the FFL stuff or the SOT stuff versus some of the business stuff, let me know. Happy to talk about any of it on future episodes. Again, thank you for joining.